Hi, this is Davide, and today I'm gonna present you the latest release of Kanbanify. But first, let me introduce Kanbanify. And Kanban is, as you might know, is a lean manufacturing methodology, and is essentially to visualize your workflow on a board with cards that track essentially your work item, and you move these cards through the different stages of your production workflow. And Kanbanify implements that embedded in Shopify, and it's natively built for Shopify, and you can use Kanbanify from wherever you can use essentially Shopify, so from mobile, tablet, or your laptop as well. What about the latest release? We are releasing auto tagging and update Kanbanify stage within the order list. But first of all, I want to introduce, explain a little bit the initial setting of a Kanban board in Kanbanify. So let's jump into it. So this is my staging environment. Here you can see I have my I have set up my awesome Kanban workflow. So the first time you install Kanbanify, you will land here because obviously the first thing is to set up your workflow. I added here all the stages that will be visualized as columns in my board. Actually, let's simplify a little bit so that it's a little bit more clear in the screen. And then this is the new feature, enable auto tagging. So each of the steps of the stages above are then, let's say, translated into tags with the same name that will be used to mark each order automatically. Let me save this board, the settings, and jump into the board. So these are all existing orders that are uncategorized because this is a new board, and then we will see how it works after the first installation. This gives me the opportunity to show the first new feature. So having all these uncategorized, I pick all the unfulfilled orders, and from within the orders list, now we have this new action to update Kanbanify stage, and we can, in bulks, I can easily mark them as open using the new tag, and then within the Kanban board they will be on the open column. The uncategorized column is managed by Kanbanify and disappears because there are no more uncategorized orders. So now the main job is that each of essentially each of the orders can be managed by your staff and can be moved across the workflow as they are your staff is working through it. But let me show you one thing though, that you can also assign these tasks to essentially each member of your staff, and yourself can assign to themselves the task. Now on another screen I'm essentially acting as a staff member, and I assign as well here. Now if you want to see what happens, so when you move orders, so they change the state in the Kanban, in the Kanban board, but also the tag here. And then here we can create a new order to see what happens once a new order gets created. An house plant, add, create order. So the order creation will take a minute to be processed by Kanbanify via webhooks, but in the meantime I'll also show you what happens once you mark as fulfilled an order. So you mark, or otherwise it's, let's say, automatically fulfilled via other mechanisms. Essentially what happens is that in both cases we automatically manage to, in this case the fulfilled order is, let's say, moved automatically to the fulfilled column, where you cannot actually manually move anything because it has to be properly fulfilled, and that process is managed via Shopify. And the new order that we created will appear at the bottom of this because they are sorted by the older orders first, and then the latest order are at the bottom. Let me refresh. Here you go. Takes exactly 1 minute. This is the new order, and this is the fulfilled one, and that's also reflected in tags here, right? The fulfilled one has no tag anymore. It's kind of, let's say, it's clean one, it's completely done. and then the new order here it's marked as open. And that's all. Thank you.